Have you ever dreamed of escaping the crowds? Imagine a place where ancient history whispers in the breeze. Picture yourself wandering through vibrant markets, the only foreigner in sight. This isn't a scene from a movie. This is the reality of visiting a country untouched by mass tourism. It's a chance to experience a culture in its purest form. You can connect with locals on a personal level. These hidden gems offer a glimpse into a world less traveled. Imagine strolling through ancient ruins. The only sound is the wind whispering through crumbling archways. Picture yourself hiking through lush forests, the air alive with the songs of exotic birds. These hidden corners of the world offer a sense of peace and tranquility that's hard to find in more popular destinations. They're a chance to escape the hustle and bustle of modern life. They're an opportunity to reconnect with nature and experience the world in its rawest form. It's the warmth of the people, eager to share their culture and traditions with you. These places may not have the glitz and glam of more popular destinations, but they offer something far more valuable: authenticity. Nestled deep within a remote corner of the globe, this enchanting country remains shrouded in mystery. It's a place where time seems to stand still. Ancient traditions endure, untouched by the relentless march of globalization. The country's geographical isolation has played a significant role in its obscurity. Tucked away amidst towering mountain ranges and dense jungles, it has remained largely inaccessible to the outside world for centuries. This natural barrier has preserved its pristine beauty, but it has also kept it hidden from the prying eyes of mass tourism. The country has never actively sought the spotlight. There are no flashy resorts, no bustling souvenir shops, no hordes of eager Instagrammers vying for the perfect shot. For those willing to venture off the beaten path, the rewards are immeasurable. The country's lack of tourism infrastructure is not a sign of backwardness, but a deliberate choice. It's a testament to the people's deep respect for their heritage and their desire to preserve their way of life. They have chosen to protect their cultural identity rather than exploit it for profit. The locals are renowned for their warmth and hospitality. They are eager to share their customs, their stories, and their traditions with those who come with an open heart and a spirit of adventure. The people live in harmony with their surroundings, respecting the delicate balance of the ecosystem. For those seeking an escape from the relentless pace of modern life, this hidden gem offers a sanctuary. The country's isolation, while a source of its untouched beauty, also presents challenges. The journey to reach this hidden gem is often arduous. Limited infrastructure within the country can also be a hurdle. Forget high-speed internet, luxury hotels, or Michelin-star restaurants. Travelers must be adaptable, resourceful, and comfortable with a certain degree of unpredictability. The lack of modern amenities is a small price to pay for the privilege of experiencing a culture and a landscape that have remained largely unchanged for centuries. Stepping off the plane, the first breath of air is a revelation. Gone is the familiar scent of exhaust fumes and city bustle, replaced by the earthy aroma of damp soil and exotic blooms. The air hums with a different kind of energy, a palpable sense of tranquility that washes over you like a warm wave. The airport, a far cry from the bustling terminals of major cities, is a study in organized chaos. Families embrace, their chatter a melodic symphony of an unfamiliar tongue. Taxi drivers, their faces weathered by sun and time, call out destinations in lilting tones. It's overwhelming, exhilarating, and unlike anything you've ever experienced. The journey from the airport is a feast for the senses. Vivid colors assault you from every angle, the vibrant saris of women walking along dusty roads, the rainbow hues of spices piled high in roadside stalls, the emerald green of rice paddies stretching as far as the eye can see. As you travel deeper into the heart of the country, the landscape transforms. Life in this untouched corner of the world marches to the beat of a different drum. There's a languid pace to daily life, a sense of unhurried tranquility that permeates every aspect of existence. It's a refreshing change from the relentless hustle of modern life. Days begin with the rising sun, casting golden rays across fields and villages. Farmers tend to their crops with a quiet efficiency born of generations of tradition. Shopkeepers open their stalls, their wares a colourful tapestry of local crafts and produce. The air fills with the sounds of life, the laughter of children playing, the rhythmic chanting of monks in nearby temples, the gentle murmur of conversations shared over steaming cups of chai. There's a sense of community here that's both heartwarming and inspiring. Evenings bring a magical quality to the air. Communication in a country where your native tongue is rarely spoken can be a challenge, but it's also an opportunity for unexpected connections. A shared smile transcends language barriers. A gesture, a laugh, a simple act of kindness can forge bonds that run deeper than words. There's a certain vulnerability in navigating a world where you don't speak the language. You're forced to rely on the kindness of strangers, to trust in the inherent goodness of humanity. The locals, though curious about your presence, are incredibly welcoming. They might not understand your words, but they understand the universal language of a smile. These interactions, though often brief and seemingly insignificant, are the moments that stay with you long after you've returned home. In a world saturated with tourist traps and staged authenticity, there's a raw beauty in encountering a culture that hasn't been diluted for mass consumption. Here, in this untouched corner of the world, you're not a tourist, you're a guest. And the difference is palpable. There's a genuine curiosity in the eyes of the locals, a warmth that extends beyond polite smiles and transactional greetings. They're eager to learn about you, your life back home, your reasons for venturing so far off the beaten path. And in turn, they're more than happy to share their stories, their traditions, their way of life. Hospitality isn't a commodity here, it's a way of life. There's an art to traveling in a place where words fail you. It's about embracing the awkward silences, the misinterpretations, the moments of comical confusion. It's about relying on a smile, a gesture, a shared laugh to bridge the chasm of language. You'll discover the power of non-verbal communication, the way a simple act of kindness can transcend cultural boundaries. A local offering you a piece of fresh fruit, a shopkeeper patiently guiding you through a purchase with hand gestures, a child's infectious giggle as you stumble through a local greeting. These small moments weave a tapestry of shared humanity. And within these interactions, you'll find yourself opening up in ways you never expected. The absence of mass tourism has allowed the country to preserve its cultural heritage in its purest form. Ancient rituals are still practiced with a reverence that's both humbling and inspiring. Generations-old crafts are passed down from master to apprentice, each creation imbued with a story, a history, a connection to the past. You might witness a traditional dance performance, the movements telling tales of gods and goddesses, of love, loss, and triumph. You might find yourself wandering through ancient temples, the air thick with incense and the whispers of prayers. These encounters with a living, breathing culture are more than just tourist attractions. They're a testament to the enduring spirit of a people. Imagine a landscape untouched by the hand of mass tourism. No sprawling resorts marring the coastline, no throngs of tourists obscuring the view. This is the raw, untamed beauty of a country that has escaped the notice of the masses. Here, nature reigns supreme, painting a masterpiece that takes your breath away. Towering mountains, their peaks piercing the clouds, stand as silent guardians, their slopes cloaked in emerald green forests. Cascading waterfalls thunder into crystal-clear pools, their roar a symphony of nature's power. Rolling hills, blanketed in a patchwork of vibrant wildflowers, stretch as far as the eye can see, inviting you to lose yourself in their serene embrace. Miles of pristine coastline, where the only footprints you'll find are your own. The water, a kaleidoscope of turquoise, azure, and emerald, beckons you to dive in and explore its hidden depths. The absence of man-made noise is one of the most striking things about this untouched paradise. Gone is the constant hum of traffic, the incessant chatter of crowds, the jarring melodies of ringtones. In their place is a symphony of serenity, orchestrated by the very elements themselves. The wind whispers through the trees, rustling leaves like delicate chimes. Bird songs fill the air, a chorus of trills and warbles that rise and fall with the rhythm of the day. Waterfalls crash and thunder, their roar a primal lullaby that soothes the soul. This is a place where you can truly disconnect from the digital world and reconnect with yourself. There's a healing power in nature, a restorative quality that soothes the soul and rejuvenates the spirit. And in this untouched corner of the world, that power is amplified tenfold. Here, surrounded by pristine beauty and enveloped in a blanket of tranquility, you'll find a sense of peace that's hard to come by in the modern world. The air itself seems cleaner, purer, as if it's washing away the stress and anxieties you've carried with you. The colors of the landscape seem more vibrant, more alive, as if nature itself is celebrating your presence. And the silence, oh, the silence is golden, a balm to your overstimulated senses, a chance to simply be. This is a place where you can let go of the weight of the world, where you can simply breathe and be present in the moment. A place where you can reconnect with your true self, where you can find solace in the embrace of nature's raw beauty. It's a journey that will stay with you long after you've returned home, a reminder that sometimes the most profound experiences are found in the simplest of things: the whisper of the wind, the warmth of the sun, the silence of a world untouched. Now, you might be thinking, okay, that all sounds lovely, but what about the things I'm used to? What about the comforts and conveniences of modern travel? And it's true, this isn't a place where you'll find 5-star resorts on every corner. You won't be greeted with a pre-packaged itinerary or a throng of tour guides vying for your attention. There might not even be Wi-Fi in every cafe, and the menu at the local eatery might be a delightful mystery. But here's the thing, in the absence of those things, you discover something far more valuable. You discover the luxury of less. You learn to appreciate the simple things. A warm smile from a local, a meal cooked with love in a family kitchen, the breathtaking beauty of a sunrise over an untouched landscape. You begin to understand that true luxury isn't about material possessions or extravagant experiences. It's about connection, authenticity, and the freedom to explore at your own pace. Without the distractions of the modern world, you're free to truly immerse yourself in the present moment. You notice the details, the intricate carvings on an ancient temple, the vibrant colors of a hand-woven tapestry, the way the light dances on the surface of a tranquil lake. You engage with the locals, learning about their lives, their stories, their perspectives. You slow down, you breathe, you simply be. In a world obsessed with bucket lists and Instagram-worthy moments, there's something incredibly refreshing about a destination that doesn't try to impress you. There are no Eiffel Towers or Great Walls here, no iconic landmarks vying for your attention. Instead, you're invited to discover the extraordinary in the ordinary. It's the joy of wandering through a local market, the air thick with the aroma of spices and the sounds of bartering. It's the thrill of navigating a new city without a map, relying on your intuition and the kindness of strangers. It's the simple pleasure of sharing a pot of tea with a local family, their laughter filling the room as you communicate through gestures and smiles. These are the experiences that stay with you long after you've returned home, the memories that you'll treasure for a lifetime. They teach you that adventure isn't about ticking off destinations on a list. It's about opening yourself up to the unexpected, embracing the unknown, and finding the magic in the everyday moments. And that's the true beauty of traveling to a country with no tourists. It's a chance to rediscover the joy of exploration, to connect with the world on a deeper level, and to find yourself in the most unexpected of places. So the next time you find yourself scrolling through endless travel photos, yearning for an escape, remember this: the world is full of hidden gems waiting to be discovered. Places where the crowds haven't yet trampled the earth, where the culture hasn't been diluted for mass consumption, where the very air hums with a different kind of energy. These places might not be on the cover of travel magazines. They might not have a hashtag dedicated to their beauty, but that's precisely what makes them so special. Venturing off the beaten path, embracing the unknown, that's where the real magic of travel lies. It's a journey that will challenge you, surprise you, and ultimately transform you. So pack your bags, ditch the itinerary, and set your sights on the road less traveled. Who knows what wonders you might find?